Yeah, so if this video gets 100 likes, we're gonna release that video.
And it should, and it should because you know what? It should because you know what? Yeah, let's do that. If this video could get 120 likes,
No, just 100 is fine.
okay,
100 is
not
fine.
okay. No. Let's say if this video could get at least 30 likes, because that's like
No, 100 is fine because like the
no
only
likes,
reason
likes or views.
likes because the only reason I know we can get 100 likes is because we get over 100 views sometimes.
Oh,
So I'm like, who the fuck is watching this shit? You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder. I'm like, who the fuck? You know?
hey,
who the
but
fuck
if you're
are you?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another parallel discussion episode on this rainy day. Turkey, how are we doing today?
It's not raining, is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it already started drizzling.
It's not raining though.
From rainy ass California.
Yeah.
Hey, I felt loud today. Is it too loud?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, how's your week going today, Turkey?
My week is going pretty fine. By the way, because a lot of we have to do is really early. So right now it's like 4 a.m.
We had to do a podcast really early because I forgot that I scheduled practices, and yeah, it's crucial. Man, I have a big show coming up over at Ventura, and I never played at that venue, but I'm really excited for it. So if you listen to this on Thursday or Saturday morning, we're playing Ventura at the Ocean Pavilion. I think it's called the Ocean Pavilion in Ventura. So just check it out. Let us know if you're coming through. But without further ado, Turkey, how's life going for you?
I think you already asked me that.
Yeah, but you didn't really answer it completely.
I don't know. Like, I'm barely starting my week, so I don't really know yet.
Oh, that's right, huh?
It's barely Tuesday.
This is your Tuesday. Wait, it is
This is
Tuesday.
my Wednesday.
This is your Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, hold on. It is Tuesday. Wait, today's Tuesday, right?
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
we record on Tuesdays and upload on Thursdays.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. My back has been hurting lately. I've been having this back pains and this chest pains. The other day I had a pinched nerve. It was fucking worrying me a lot. I thought I was having a heart attack or something.
Oh, is it that you slept wrong?
Yeah, it went away. Yesterday I still had a little bit, but it didn't really affect me as much as that day. So on Sunday I had like I think I had slept on my shoulder or something. So I had like a pinched nerve, and it was really like starting to bug me. So when Turkey was like visiting me in my room, and I was like stretching, and I know I say I stretch out like when I wake up every morning, but like that's not enough sometimes. Like I needed to stretch that day. Like,
You should try yoga.
yeah, I do. I want to try yoga. I know that.
I think it's more beneficial when you're getting older because you got to learn how to stretch the areas of the body that don't get access while you're
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
That goes for everybody.
I'm kind of proud of myself. I kind of like censored myself without. So shout out to me.
Yeah.
Shout out to cancel culture too.
Cancel culture, dude. Talking about cancel culture, because I was just watching how like the CEO from TikTok, like they asked him if his kids had TikTok. It's like no, they're too young apparently, and they're 8 and 6. But most kids in the U.S. already have TikTok by that age.
Dude, this is actually very common in the tech world. Like, imagine like they know how bad it is for those kids.
Yeah,
they know that's their demographic when they're selling the app.
I think who was it? There was a
same thing. The guy with the Snapchat. They asked him the same thing.
Yeah, and I think
like,
even the owner from like McDonald's, he said like, oh yeah, I don't even feed my kids McDonald's.
Yeah,
like that's fucking crazy. Like they know. I mean,
apparently there was also a CEO at one point. I don't know. I think it was a while ago where apparently they asked him the same question, and he says he never ate McDonald's, and he was the CEO at that point.
Oh yeah. See, it makes sense. Like, I'm pretty sure those people who do like the hot Cheetos and everything,
dude. If you really think about it, like on a bigger scope, like most of our food is fake.
It is
like it's processed.
Yeah,
like it's not real food anymore. That's dangerous.
This is why I think living in Mexico is a lot better.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the food and it smells and it tastes different. And I'm not just saying like. I'm just saying like the same items. Like sometimes you go over there, you're like, it's the same item. It's supposed to be the same item from over here, but it's different.
It tastes different, and even if like, well, I remember having I didn't the last times that I went to Mexico, I didn't really have McDonald's or anything, but I did have Carl's Jr. and El Carl Jr. and it I had the big Carl. I want to say it did taste differently, but it had been a while since I had a real big Carl then. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
I do remember as a kid, McDonald's did taste different.
El Carlo Grande,
El Carlo Mayor,
Carlo Mayor.
yeah. Yeah. So I mean, food now is just honestly, even like the stuff we buy, like that's like anything, meats.
You know what's the worst?
What's the worst?
Coffee, mate.
Coffee, mate. Hey, you know what?
That shit is fucking poison, dude.
Try it. Try a coffee.
It's fucking poison.
Try it.
Coffee.
Try it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to drink it. I don't know.
Some is poison.
I mean,
try it. I made coffee for this morning's podcast.
You know what's gonna be the craziest thing? Like, there's this fake meat that they're making in labs and shit, like supposedly for future consumption, because supposedly the population is growing too big that they think that there's not gonna be enough livestock to feed the world at one point.
Oh shit! Mm-hmm.
So
everything's gonna be processed.
They're making lab grown meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the switch is gonna happen without even people knowing it.
I think they have to do that,
No. What I'm saying is like when you go to the market and you think you're buying like a specific meat,
it's
probably gonna be lab grown.
Well, hasn't it already been happening?
No, right now they're apparently developing it. Oh. But see, that's the thing. We will never know when that really happens.
Just like processed food happened.
Yeah, like processed food.
Like no one really knew until people started getting woke.
Apparently, like food is different around the world. Like in Europe, like apparently bread doesn't get you as bloated as it does here. Like there's really? Different foods. Like there's just so much fucking chemicals in the foods now. And on top of that, like the fact that the cheaper food is the most like unhealthiest food as well.
Well, I mean, that goes to everything. Like McDonald's is cheap. Well, it's not really so cheap anymore.
Don't you think it's crazy that the supposedly the most healthiest food is the most expensive, and then the most unhealthiest is the most like cheap, and it's the most it's already ready to go.
But I think that's why it's so cheap, because it's cheaper to make.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I wrong or what?
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. That's where you see the priorities of the country. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, because think about it. If you buy like a cheeseburger that's like $1, well, it used to be $1, now they're like $1.50 or $2 now. Like, you buy that cheaper, right? But then if you want like the good quality, you buy like the Big Mac or whatever, like $8. But I don't know how much healthier it is.
Yeah, man.
Because talking about
shout out to fucking In-N-Out for being the healthiest fast food chain out there.
Second healthiest,
I think.
You know who got first?
Cool.
Whataburger.
Healthiest.
I
think they bought the position.
There's
no fucking way.
And they're not basing it off like taste. They're basing it off the healthiest.
Really?
Yes.
Healthiest.
Whataburger.
Dude, I remember that time I went, I almost had a heart attack, and I wasn't even that big at that time.
Well, the first time we had it, we were pretty drunk that day, I mean, yeah, because we were in Texas, right?
That is so weird because, well, shout out to it's still like
let me confirm this.
Yeah, I don't think it's the healthiest.
Yeah, it's the healthiest.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here's a ranking for the healthiest food chains or burger chains. Whataburger comes first. In-N-Out, then Checkers Rally, then Culver's, then Del Taco.
That is so weird.
Dairy Queen, Carl's Jr.'s, which is Hardee's, the McDonald's, Five Guys, and then Wendy's.
That is so fucking
weird.
I don't know how they're measuring that, because I think like the realest food I think I ever eat when I feel like I'm eating out is In-N-Out. Like I don't like I'm like, damn, this is really healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand it's a burger, but like compared to other burgers,
I mean, and
it looks like it's the cleanest too, like the cleanest burger you can get out there.
Yeah, it's not like messy.
Yeah.
It's not like doesn't look like it doesn't look like plastic.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the meat is still sort of real. You know, I don't know because they're upscaling too, so I don't know how.
So so Whataburger actually scored with cheese. They scored 8.4. Then In-N-Out scored an 8.2. The lowest of all of them was Wendy's, which is 4.6. And I thought Wendy's could have been up there. I really thought Wendy's could have been up there because
Wendy's and In-N-Out are sort of similar, but different. You know, completely different.
You know which one is very terrible, and I sometimes do have it. And I know you have it a lot. Burger King.
I only eat Burger King because it's literally down the street.
Yeah, like
that's the only reason I go there.
Yeah, like Burger King has like that. Their bread is always dry as
their
fuck.
Bread is nasty. Yeah,
it's nasty,
and
dude.
Yeah, it gets you so thirsty. Like
yes, it feels like they give you a biscuit. What's it called? A biscuit.
A biscuit.
A biscuit, and then you're like, don't even have anything to drink it and wash it down with. Like that's how it feels like when I have a Burger King.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason I eat it because it's literally like down the street. I don't have to go that far.
So you would say that In-N-Out will be your first to go to if you want something like a burger healthy wise.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely I mean, I don't really go there often, but I mean, it's good. You know, but my recollection of when I ate at Whataburger, I was like, dude, this shit is nasty.
No, it's okay. So I do have something to admit, and I know AC's Best is gonna fucking come at me for this.
Shout out to AZ's Best, meme lord.
So every time I
the sheesh police.
every time that I well the times that we tried Whataburger, I think we had it twice in Texas or maybe once. I don't remember. Yeah, we did have it twice. I think we had it one like at night and then we went back in the morning. Or afternoon.
So as soon as we got to Houston, right? That's where we ate it. Houston.
We hit it in Houston.
So the first time we got to Houston, we ate it and. Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, and then we went and after when we got drunk.
No. After I'm not gonna lie. Look, I enjoyed it, but like I said, it wasn't like it wasn't the most memorable food ever, and it wasn't as good. As
I remember I really enjoyed it,
and then we went back before we left back to LA.
Yeah, well, I remember I really enjoyed that damn burger, and I was like, damn, I have to come back, but I didn't know. At the time, I didn't know. Like, it was my first time really traveling within the States.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was like a Texas thing. I didn't know that it was gonna be just a Texas thing. So when I found out they didn't have it, I was like, oh damn, that sucks. I'm never gonna have it. So when I started traveling to Arizona and they have it, I had told Meme Lord, I was like, hey yo, I'm gonna go. I stopped by,
aka Oso Menor.
Oso Menor.
Yeah.
And then it was honestly, it was like whatever.
Yeah,
it was whatever. And then he always bluffed me. Let's go Whataburger, and I was like, yeah, let's go. But originally, I kind of didn't really want to go.
I don't know. Whataburger to me, it's kind of up there with Sonic. You know what I mean? It seems similar to me.
Oh yeah, it kind of does. I mean, the bread wise, yes, like the bread, it kind of does seem like a little bit like.
And the thing that's wrong with Sonic is they have so much shit on the menu. Like you don't even know what to get.
Yeah, dude. Even Sonic is not even that great. I just think you go there for like that little experience. The only good thing about their fucking Sonic is their cold ass sugary drinks.
Yeah, they they go crazy on like the extras. Yeah. They don't really focus much on their burger. They're like a Rally's kind of like.
Well, they do have a corn dog. They have corn dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have so many sides.
Have everything.
They have so many sides. You don't even know what to pick when you're there. You're like, yeah, you just don't know.
You know what? Now that we're talking about Sonic, can we talk about like that movie we did? Well,
no, we don't talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
Low key, dude.
I thought we were gonna share it.
Only if we have access to it.
Oh yeah,
and we can post it online.
We can still share it and have the possibility of sharing it.
So I think me and Lalo were talking the other day that a while ago we did a video.
No, not a while ago. A long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah,
I mean, a couple of years.
Yeah, what year was that? Like 2014, 13?
I don't know.
No, like 2012 but it was for sure.
I think it was like a parody, right? And we were doing like
we did a parody of Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Yeah, pretty much a spinoff or like that, like a parody of Harold and Kumar. which is kind of funny. But instead of White Castle, it was Sonic, and
it was Lalo and Turkey go to Sonic's.
pretty much, yeah.
And we have the golden DVD, but we can't.
I know I have a copy of the DVD, but it's in storage, and to go through all those boxes is gonna be a fucking nightmare. But at the same time, we would like to upload it, but it's not ours. You know?
we worked on a project with a friend, and she asked us if we could act on it, but we didn't have like camera. We still don't have camera.
This is like when YouTube wasn't even that big.
It was big.
I don't feel like a lot of people were like YouTubers back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. YouTube was already big because we already had been out of high school.
It was big, but like I said, like I think the phenomenon of a YouTuber wasn't like the craziest thing at the time, right?
It was, because I think so, because all those Charlie bit my finger, all those are already like
those were memes. Those were people those became memes. I'm talking about like YouTubers, like consistent.
Oh
YouTubers.
Yeah, this is
like that wasn't a big thing back then.
Yeah. That is
back
true.
then. Like you used to find any video back then on YouTube. Like this is before like censorship got crazy on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch. Well,
this is how like you get into conspiracies back in the day. Like that's how like anything was out there at that point.
I miss those golden YouTube days before people started becoming YouTube. Like, who was the first YouTuber? Was it the Chocolate Rain guy?
I don't know. I forgot. It doesn't matter.
Did you ever think about being a YouTuber when you were like younger?
Never.
Nah?
Never crossed my mind.
Well, yeah. Well, going back to the movie, we worked on a project for a friend who was going to. I think she was doing like film school.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing like something for film school, and she asked us to act in one of her little short film, whatever you want to call it.
It was like a little short.
And then it was silly. I kind of do want the people to watch it. I kind of want to go back and be cringe about it. I kind
of want to put it out there, but it is kind of cringe. I remember I think the last time I saw it was maybe 2015.
No, that was 2012, bro.
No, the last time I saw it. I have the DVD.
Damn. And you know what? We actually shot a scene in this room.
Yeah. That's the one we couldn't stop laughing.
I remember like laughing so hard I tumbled off the chair and I just started cracking up.
No, remember the scene at the door where every time you open the door I just couldn't give a straight face.
That too, yeah. That's right. Is there a blooper reel?
Yeah, the bloopers are in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was funny. I remember the camera was so terrible too.
You know, now that I think about it, even if we get permission to put it on YouTube, I don't even know if I could extract it from the DVD. Because this is a DVD.
No, you can. I mean, even then, you can just screen record it.
Nah, it's gonna be low res. I would like the actual.
Yeah, I think you can. You just gotta figure out. I think you have to buy like a special drive for it, like though.
Yeah,
because you know how they used to have like people who burn like CDs. They had like 2 drives sometimes.
Yeah, so if this video gets 100 likes, we're gonna release that video.
And it should, it should because you know what? It should because you know what? Yeah, let's do that. If this video could get 120 likes,
no, just 100.
Okay, okay. No. Let's say if this video could get at least 30 likes, because that's like
no, 100 is fine because like the
likes or views,
likes. Because the only reason I know we get 100 likes is because we get over 100 views sometimes. Oh, so I'm like, who the fuck is watching this shit? You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder. I'm like, who the fuck? You know?
Hey, but viewer discretion advised. Like we were terrible at that time.
Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna see a skinny turkey.
You're gonna see a skinny turkey and a bigger Lalo. Dude,
you're gonna see how much I lost it over the years.
You're gonna see our depression.
Yeah, sick ass depression in my eyes. That's when I used to have like sick insomnia, dude. Like I had hard trouble sleeping at the time. Damn, dude, those fucking
days. You did, dude. You had like sick insomnia or something.
Yeah, I had a crazy insomnia back in the day.
Yeah.
Are you busy right now?
No, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm on a side.
I'm sorry.
Want to take a break or something? You're on your phone a lot over there.
No, it's because I have, as I'm doing this, I'm also like have to like rearrange practice because I'm telling you, we have a big show and the horn section we have to
rearrange.
Not rearrange, but like get like assorted because I might have to go pick up some of the guys. So This is all happening right now.
Oh, what time you gotta leave?
11:30. I got time. I still gotta eat breakfast, so we're fine. Well, yeah. Well, again, we were very terrible actors, man. Like, I mean, I guess we're still.
First of all, we weren't even actors. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's how we all started. You know, like
it is funny too because I remember it vividly because I was like, okay, like before we did the scene, we're like, oh, I'm ready. I mean, it's no problem. As soon as I swear to God, as soon as the camera goes on, that all goes out the window. Like, you know, and then you're like, wait, what was my line? Or like, oh shit. You know
I don't even think. I think we had like a script, but I just remember like just like bits and pieces of it, and I'll improvise from there. I don't remember ever remembering an actual like thing, if that makes sense, like an actual script or anything.
I think they were just giving us the lines as we go.
Yeah, I think we were.
It was on the go. A lot of it was on the go. It wasn't like we practiced for it for fucking years.
I wonder if like if we share it now, because I know we had a Blink song on it. While we were driving.
Oh, that's right.
I wonder if we'll get censored for that. I doubt it, because I mean it's only like less than 30 seconds.
I mean, like, again, if I get the digital file, I could probably like make it shorter to the point where it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. Cynthia, if you're hearing this, I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah. I doubt you hear this, but if you do, I gotta hit you up for that. Let us borrow the rights to sharing it.
Yeah, hopefully, you know.
And then you'll get the cred, and then yeah. So shout outs to Cynthia, who hasn't been like heard of in a long time. Yeah. But definitely, when we do put it up, we do hope that we could get
if we get access granted. Because I do have the DVD. I have the material, but it's somewhere in my storage. I gotta go look for it. It's gonna take me a while. And on top of that, even if we do get the go, like, I still gotta find a way to extract the file from DVD, which shouldn't be hard, but it's not gonna be easy because I have an older computer.
Yeah, but I think it might be easier though. I honestly think because that file was burned from files.
No, but the reason I'm saying is because my drive on the computer is not a burner. Or it's not a
burner. But I'm pretty sure that they still like
they have things on Amazon. Mm-hmm. It's like extensions to the computer they make it easier to burn.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, no biggie.
But if there is a file out there that'll make it easier,
oh yeah,
you know, wink, you know,
Cynthia,
you know, that would be cooler.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, moving on. I've been watching the baseball World Classic. It's been pretty interesting. I actually like how you start seeing a little more of the players be involved with more of either their roots or a country that that they resemble. Like Randy Rosarena, like he's Mexican but he's Cuban. Like seeing things like that, I like that. It reminds me of like the actual football when it comes to the World Cup. So it's been pretty interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, you could see like in baseball they're more open to just let anybody in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? As long as it's done legally, like and they get all their shit straight.
But you know one thing I was noticing, just because anybody could beat anybody in baseball.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Freddie Freeman, he plays for Canada. I didn't know he was Canadian.
Yeah, I think his mom's Canadian.
I think his mom and dad's Canadian. Yeah, Canadian. I think he was saying that his mom was. Both of his parents are Canadian, and his mom died at the age like when he was like 10, and she died from skin cancer.
I think they do it because they know their chances to getting into the U.S. team is gonna be pretty hard. So they're like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna try the fucking Canadian."
No, he was saying that he did everything for his mom because she was Canadian. He was born in California and everything, but
because even Chris Barnes was playing for Mexico because his mom is Mexican.
Yeah, isn't it Austin Barnes?
Oh yeah, Austin Barnes. What did I say?
You can say Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes. Who the fuck is Chris Barnes? Austin Barnes. Yeah.
Austin Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin Barnes playing for Mexico. Even Rowdy Tellez from the Brewers was playing. So I actually like this. Like, I didn't know baseball was. I mean, I knew baseball was so diverse, but I didn't think that everybody was. I mean, you also got to think about it. Baseball has a certain like. it's kind of like football, you know, like if you're Canadian or Mexican, whatever, and then you get the option to whoever calls you first, kind of like, you know, if USA don't have an eye on you, of course I'm gonna play for whoever else.
Yeah. You know what's embarrassing though? Like if you're from Argentina and you became a Mexican to play in the Mexican league and you only played once.
Oh, wait, who are you talking about?
No?
You're not talking about anybody?
The guy from Monterrey?
Oh shit, it's the
Fulis Mori?
Funes Mori. Yeah. Well, right now I'm just looking at the standings real quick. So you have I guess you have 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 groups, and Italy is looking good on A, which is Italy, then Netherlands, and then Panama, and then I don't know who the fuck this last team is, to be honest, but I can't tell who it is. Then Japan. Japan has to be one of the first ones, obviously on this group. Japan, Australia, Korea, and then USA and Mexico right now are in first and second place. But and then Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic actually looking pretty bad. Israel has a team, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know all these countries played baseball. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's the world. It's
Yeah,
the World
I know.
Cup, you know.
I know. I'm actually happy for it. Did you see that video where like the Italians are playing and they're all just doing the little gesture?
Oh yeah, and they have the espresso machine.
They have the espresso machine at the on the what's it called, the dugout?
Yeah, man, baseball is a world. It's a world sport now, but it doesn't get the
Well, I mean,
same attention as
because
America.
MLB. I think the biggest ones who have is MLB, Mexican League, and I think Dominicans.
Yeah, the Caribbean.
The Caribbean, yeah, the whole
Yeah.
Caribbean. I think they're the ones with the biggest, like the.
That's where they get most of their players. The Caribbean and like Mexico.
And then the ones who flee.
And now they're getting a lot of players from South America too, like Venezuela, like
Venezuela,
Colombia.
yeah.
They're getting a lot of people from South America too. So
yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, I didn't even I didn't know they have like a World Cup type of thing. But I didn't know like how often or whatever. But
yeah,
like,
I went to the last one when it was here in LA. I went to the final with my dad. And it was pretty cool. It was Puerto Rico with
Puerto Rico.
I think USA.
You have to say Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Say it.
It's too early for this, dude.
What do you mean it's too early?
Yeah, I'm still waking up right now. Oh, by the way, it is 4 a.m. right now. Just letting you know, it is 4 a.m. This fool like, hey, we gotta do it really early
or else we do not.
So you guys got fucking lucky. Like you guys got fucking lucky. You got an episode this week because it was this close.
Yes,
two
they
weeks
got
off
lucky,
again.
right?
We're gonna get 2 more weeks off. So you guys got lucky.
I feel like every time we take a 1 week, we have to take 2 weeks, and I was like, no, we can't do that. We gotta go ahead and.
It's because once you get that 1 week, you're like, you could do one more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, so we watched 65. What was your thoughts on it? 'Cause I know you have a lot that you've been holding on to that you have to tell me what it resembled to you or whatever.
It was bad. It was pretty bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's like your friend said. It was low budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it felt like that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was like that until the person brought it up. I was like, oh damn, it is fucking low budget.
Yeah. Did it just feel low budget or was it really low budget? Because I don't know. I don't know if it really
felt low budget because they were relying too much on CGI
and relying too much on Adam Driver to kind of carry the movie too.
Dude, that dude literally carried the whole. You know, it was pretty much The Last of Us, but like with dinosaurs.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and you're starting to see more of this, like, you know, more of this theme in the movies and the shows where, you know.
Yeah, like where it's only like survivors and just trying to like, you know, survive. And
the only reason I think I really kind of thought it was going to be good was because the creators of, what was that one movie with the guy from The Office and his wife?
Oh,
I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Scary movie.
Something don't make a sound or something like that.
Fuck. Well, you what? Forgot the fucking name of the movie. They made a second part of it, too.
I think they made 2.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
They made 2 of them, right?
Fuck, what was the name of it?
No, we gotta get this right because
I forgot.
I'm tired of fucking getting hit up for fake facts.
Damn.
John Krasinski, right? I don't even know if I seen his name. Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. So, I think it was the writers of Quiet Place, that wrote this one.
So wait,
I was like, oh.
So did John Krasinski write this? Then?
No, I know it was either one of them.
Oh no, because John Krasinski directed it. No,
I think he just directed it
with his wife.
I could be wrong. Can you check?
Yeah, Quiet Place. Let me look for Quiet Place. Oh shit! I just look at the movie actual 65. Let's find out this. Let's find this out because we're always giving it fake facts. Well, let me see what they give it on Rotten Tomatoes. That's kind of just curious. Rotten Tomatoes got 38, and then the Metacritic, what's that? The Metacritic was 40%.
The 38 sounds about right.
Then 81% of Google users actually liked the movie. So the director was Brian Woods and Scott Beck, and then it was distributed by. It was a 45 million budget movie.
What was the? Oh, actually, I got something to say about that. But who are the writers?
The writers doesn't say the writers. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see what the writers are, cause
I wish we had our facts ready before.
I guess Brian Woods and Scott Beck.
They're the same writers as Quiet Place, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
No. Let me see.
But I know because the only reason I mention it is because in the trailer, when I first started seeing the trailer to the movie, they said from the writers, or I don't know if it's the writers or the producers of The Quiet Place, and I was like, oh, okay, this might be interesting. You know?
Oh yeah, so it is the writers because see John Krasinski,
he's added to them, right?
Brian Woods and Scott Beck.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's all the two, and then I guess John was also involved.
So it makes sense why they gave him a shot.
Yeah.
To make this movie, and you know the concept was actually pretty good. When I saw it in the trailer, I was like, oh damn, this is actually fucking cool. Especially because, I mean, it's kind of like okay, finally we get to take a breath away from like the Jurassic fucking World. You know what I mean? The Jurassic Park. And you actually get another fucking cool dinosaur movie. You know
yeah, I mean, I was hoping that it would be successful. That way we can lay off the whole Jurassic Park. I mean, I know it's not the same company or whatever. I know it's not like, the same people making this movie. But if we could just forget about Jurassic World, how terrible it was, and this one was a good dinosaur movie.
But now we're more in the shit. We're more in the shit.
Now it got worse.
Yeah,
it's like it didn't get any better. I was hoping that we could finally start a new franchise with like a new, with new dinosaur movie, like I was really hoping for that, but it didn't help. It did not help. It made it worse.
Yeah, but
I hope that this doesn't hurt Adam Driver's reputation.
No, it's not gonna hurt him. He's too up there.
But I will tell you, the little girl, I did like her a little bit as a character. Like when I was watching the movie, I felt like a little connection with her, like just because she's trying to communicate with somebody who doesn't, and she's kind of like learning, but she's also frightened.
That movie just made no sense at all.
I mean, just
from
like
the very beginning.
Well, just the story itself. I mean, just like within the story of the two characters, it was pretty interesting. That was it. But the story in general, like, I didn't get it. There was no explanation.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So apparently, like, there's a spaceship going on in space, and it starts with, let me just go through the whole movie.
So I was about to spit my coffee.
the whole movie in the gist right here, so you don't have to waste your money. So it starts off in like this unknown planet. The only reason I know it's unknown, it looks like Earth. They're next to a beach, but it looks like Earth, but it's not. It's not. You could tell because there's like weird shit like coming, like weird rock formations, and that's why it's like an alien planet. And you could tell he's with his family, and I guess you find out his daughter's sick. So that's all they imply. They don't say anything. You have to do anything. And later they imply he has to go on a voyage, and you don't know what he's transporting. Apparently he has to transport something, but you don't know what he's transporting.
I think he's transporting people because
you find that out later.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
I was getting.
Oh, sorry about that.
And then And then you see this guy go through the fucking solar systems and blah blah, which is already weird. If you're traveling through space and time, you don't want to go through solar systems.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be the most feasible way. But yeah, either way, so he goes to the solar system, which later you find out is our solar system, and then he gets hit by his spaceship gets deviated by it gets hit, and then it gets fucking redirected by a piece of an asteroid, and that's how he crashes on Earth, and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And then that's when you find out that his cargo was humans.
Okay.
Like I guess he was transporting other people. And then out of all he I guess the protocol is just kill yourself because that's what he was gonna do.
Oh shit.
Like I guess if you crash land, there's no one's gonna save you. Like that's the part I don't understand. So like if he was willing to kill himself that fast, but when you send out the signal, it was that easy. You know what I mean? Like it made no fucking sense. Because later he sent a signal to someone pick him up. Mm-hmm. But if it was that easy to do, then why the fuck were you gonna kill yourself?
Yeah,
because he was literally like he was gonna blow his brains out.
Why
like,
even integrate the fucking signal if you want him to kill himself? You know, like that point, like you know what?
I just thought it was a weird comparison because I was like, okay, I thought it was pretty dramatic in a good way, like in drama, like in mm-hmm. part of the movie, like okay. Like damn, like in my mind I was like, damn, the consequences are so big that like even they know that no one could go out there and save them, so he's gonna have to fucking kill himself.
Just like yeah,
but and then later, like when he saves the girl and like he wakes her up and blah blah, and then later he sends out a signal that easy, like oh come pick me up at these coordinates. I'm like, why the fuck were you gonna blow your brains out?
Yeah, I mean why even give him the option? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, and but that's pretty much it. And then the girl, this is the other part. Like she didn't speak a certain language. Like she didn't speak English, and he did. And well, there's a theory to that. I'm like, well, are you just picking up people at different planets along your way, mm-hmm. going a singular route? But and then for them to land at that same exact time where. Oh, there's just so much to this movie.
I kid you not. Even if the movie did this bad, they're gonna do a second one because there's a lot of explanation to do, and I think that's what's gonna spark up like this movie to kind of jump back from where it came from, like you know, like.
But either way, bro, that's lazy. That's lazy.
That's still like
that's lazy story writing. Like you can't do that. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? So apparently, I guess this person landed exactly. At the time, like literally, like a day before the big meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs is gonna fucking, and apparently so that means he's an alien compared to us.
Oh, okay.
So that means that he's a human in a different planet, way ahead of
time, yeah,
way ahead of us, which is kind of weird if you really look at it from the outer. Mm-hmm. That his name is Adam Driver. And the first man on Earth was Adam.
Oh shit! Okay,
it's pretty symbolic if you really think about it. But
you think maybe that's where he got the
maybe I don't know, but it is crazy that that's the science fiction to it. You know, to the movie is that he landed exactly on Earth. Him being a different human from a different universe or whatever solar system. And he landed on Earth at that specific time, and the objective at that point is just to escape. He gets the girl and he escapes, and on the way is just you're just gonna encounter some dinosaurs, some feisty ones, By the way, that fucking T-Rex was a fucking dick. You can see it. You can see he's a jerk. He's a fucking jerk. Dude.
Well, all T-Rex would have to be jerks.
Yeah,
I mean there was 2 of them, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There was 2 of them, right?
That's the other thing I didn't understand.
Yeah, because I was trying to
I'm like, what happened to the second one?
Because one got burnt. Remember, one's like through the fiery water or the volcano water. And then there was another one.
No, that was the last one. But that was a different dinosaur.
So there was 2.
Yeah, there was 2 because I think they were trying to pay homage to Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
there were so many scenes in that movie
that just reminded you of Jurassic World.
No, they were pretty much taken from Jurassic World. Like when they were in the cave and they saw the silhouette of the T-Rex outside.
Oh yeah,
with the rain. That's Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. Yeah.
Then when
even Jurassic Park,
when the two T-Rexes look over the ship, that was Jurassic World.
Yeah,
dude. The only thing you needed in that was like like raptors.
Well, they had the
little ones,
the little ones,
and then they had like these 4-legged ones. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, I mean, was there a scene that
sorry for fucking killing this whole movie for you, right now, but I saved you like $16 right now.
Yeah, 16, and it depends.
By the way, someone had the fucking nerve, dude, to have a newborn at the fucking theater, bro.
Like, oh yeah, that was pretty wild. They had like a 2-year-old, maybe 1-year-old.
Like, man, this is pretty personal, but like just rent it at home. No,
just wait for it. Wait for it on HBO or whatever.
HBO Max?
Was that Stars? Who was?
Nah,
they have their own streaming service, right?
Nah, but it was a ghetto ass theater. You know what? You know what that theater made me like really realize? Like I'm spoiled at the AMC. Like at the AMC, like I just got used to the Dolby Vision. Like it's a darker screen and it just looks cleaner and crisper.
Yeah.
And then when I was looking at this, and I was like, it feels like I'm
just at home.
It feels like we're camping out and we're just watching. We're just
like
watching
a projector.
Yeah, projector. Dude. Yeah. We're just watching.
Well, it is a projector, I guess.
Yeah.
That is funny. Yeah, man. I was going to ask you. What do you think about having the 4-day work week?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I think companies are gonna vote against it.
Because I mean, just because it's a bill, it's not
gonna pass. But still,
yeah.
And I would say I did on my last company I was working with. I was working 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't home for 2 of them, but those 3 days they like really helped a lot.
No, I know it does. The only reason I think it would work is because the newer generation.
Yeah,
you'll accommodate to the newer generation, and then you'll get the best out of them. You know what I mean? But
I think,
but I don't think companies are gonna companies don't give a fuck about you.
The only way that this will probably happen is when Gen Z starts taking over big corporates.
Yeah, but that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you really want to win the newer generation, you kind of have to like adjust to the newer generation, like the way they look at things. And I know like it's pretty controversial out there, but I'm not saying completely fucking give in to everything they're fucking saying, because a lot of shit is crazy. But I'm just saying, like, you got to understand it through their point of view. Their point of view is completely different from previous generations, and everyone has their own motives. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think people should be able to work 4 weeks, but have the option to work 5. Because I wonder how it would be. How it would be like. Do you still work 40 hours within 4 days and get 3 days off?
You'll probably do like a 10-hour shift.
10 hours, which is not bad. It's
a little sacrifice, but I mean, you're already fucking at work the whole day. Might as well.
I don't fuck at work, but yeah.
I mean, you're already there. Fuck you. 2 more hours?
Yeah.
It won't be nothing.
Exactly. And maybe traffic might be even better. So if you think about it.
Some traffic issues.
Think about it, because like if people are getting off at 5, people could be leaving at 7, and the people who do leave at 5 would just be going early or whatever. You know, it might alleviate traffic if you think about it. And maybe also energy. Maybe be saving energy too, because there might be like those extra days that people are not working and you're not spending that much energy.
Yeah, so two big motives for the newer generation, I think, to win over the new generation as an employer. I feel like, again, this sounds utopian and all that shit, but it really isn't. It's just adjusting to their motives, their point of view of the world is remote work and 4-day weeks.
Yeah, 4-day. Oh yeah, 4-day weeks. Yes,
because the point of the newer generation is that they also want to enjoy their life. They're seeing the older generations like, these motherfuckers work fucking 6-7 days a week, and they're still not happy.
This is the thing though, like, it's only in the U.S.
It just depends, bro.
You know, it's gonna depend. Mexico, you work your ass off and you're still doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that. Look, the thing is, like, cultures are, but that's, okay. I see what you're saying, but like every culture is still there's still gonna be people viewing it that certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they understand that's the motive to doing things, but at the same time, that's just the way it is there.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean,
but if you give them the opportunity, they'll take it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like no regular civilian or person who does work 5 days a week, who does maybe work 2 jobs, like it might they might be like, okay, cool, 3-day weekend might not sound bad, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be for it, even the old generation, but I don't think, and I hate to say this, I don't think it's still a good idea.
But I'm gonna be honest, dude. I think most of the pushback you get from the older generations also comes from the fact that just because they went through the fire, they want you to go through the fire as well. That's personal.
Pretty much what it is.
But that's personal. You know, you can't make judgments off personal like insecurities. No. This is why this whole thing about the student debt is a big issue to the older generation because I paid my shit and blah blah blah. Yeah, but motherfucker, we're going into recession right now. The biggest thing you want to do is help the people that are gonna fucking run this fucking economy in a couple of years. Instead of sending fucking $40 billion to war,
war, we're not even involved.
It's not even our war. Yeah. We're sending fucking that much money, and then when you want to send a fraction of that money just to help out, not even like the biggest loans. It's just a fraction of the loans. Yeah, like now you have a fucking issue. Yeah, like it's fucking stupid. It's selfish, dude. Yeah, it's fucking selfish.
Like help our I totally get why you kind of want to help, and I don't get me wrong, don't get us wrong, because we do, like I like the fact that people can help people, but I understand that sometimes like those kind of things we shouldn't be involved in, like why the fuck are we helping out this person?
No, and on top of that, like I already told you, like the weird shady business that's even going on in Ukraine, this whole deal with BlackRock, like supposedly they already made a deal with Ukraine government that after the war that they'll reset the infrastructure in Ukraine. I'm like, dude, it sounds like money laundering to me, bro. Oh, like shit. You're getting out the money from the taxpayers and you're putting it back into this company. Mm-hmm. It's kind of fucking weird and suspicious, or how this generation says. It's pretty sus, bro.
Little sussy.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit going on that a lot of people aren't tuned to, because they're like, there's so much shit going on in the world. There's so much noise that people, you don't know what to focus on anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the issue with social media now too, Yeah. You don't know what the fuck to focus on anymore.
It's just like you're watching a fucking cat video, then you fucking turn it into a fucking truck crashing into a fucking like the end of a bridge and
dude,
shit.
I got a feeling like this social media at one point is gonna cause severe like psychosis in people later down the line. Mm-hmm. Like it's gonna cause people to break. Because they're not used to fucking getting so much information at once. They're not a fucking machine.
Like I don't even fucking watch the news. And imagine watching what I watch on Instagram.
No wonder anxiety is ramping up in people, because anxiety, like, it's already a fundamental a feeling that people get. Mm-hmm. And so on top of that, you're adding the world's fucking energy to that, mm-hmm. Like it's gonna break you at one point. This is why it's important to tune out, and then it just, and again, like especially now because there's so much shit going on, it's even hard to tell what the truth is anymore, especially in news.
Yeah,
it's a job to even look for real news, because there's so much shit out there, you don't know what to believe in anymore. You know, and that's why it's important to tune back in and practice your discernment, like really, really work on your discernment. What feels right, and then even that's looked down upon. They're saying like, oh, this guy's just like, he's in his feelings, or like, you know what I mean? Like this guy needs to look at it from, nah, dude, there is the inner feeling that everybody has.
Yeah.
And you got to trust that, you can't let people sway that, because once people sway, then you're no longer yourself. You're following that dude or that person.
Yeah.
And you're not yourself anymore.
Then you spitting facts today, bro.
Hey, you know what? When you wake me up, this is the type of shit you get, you know?
Hey, good morning. It must be the coffee, huh?
It's the coffee. I think it's just kicking it right
coffee. Yeah, dude. I totally agree with you on that, dude. Like, I don't, sometimes I just, when you say, I got to stop myself and just listen to you because
you gotta refocus, bro. You gotta ground yourself.
This too. I mean, just like, and I understand that a lot of people like nowadays kind of just want to defend themselves always, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes we just, you know, we're too focused on what's around us. I mean, we're too focused what's on the social media rather than what we could actually be doing. Like you said last time, you know, people have voices now, but people who have voices, what are they doing?
You know, and this comes back to us too.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, just because we're part of this ecosystem now, because it's the whole podcasting, right? Mm-hmm. We got to realize that affects us too. Yeah. Is that we can't just be on here and just. I mean, it's mostly fun and games. You know, we're mostly a conversation podcast where we're just trying to like fucking have fun and just shoot the shit. You know what I mean? But I think that's a bigger concern as well. Is like, yeah, you're getting more voices out there, but that's all you're getting. You're just getting opinions, but no action. Yeah. You know, you're just getting so many, this is right, this is right, this is wrong, this is wrong. But at the end, there's no fucking action that follows that. And like, we're too young in this podcast to realize that right now. Yeah. But to have that in mind going forward, I think it's going to be a driver, you know, for us. Yeah. You know, because it's like, yeah, it's good getting people's opinions, but at the end, like if there's no action to that, or any action that follows that, then it's pointless. Yeah, you know, it's just everybody complaining about everything, but nobody doing shit. Yeah, you know.
And actually, because you know how we talked about before about how like when you become an adult, you should have the right to like buy your alcohol, buy cigarettes, blah blah blah, all that bullshit, you know. And I understand that. Okay, so there's a new bill. I mean, obviously, these are just bills, you know, we talked about. There's a new bill, like if you're born after 2006, you're not allowed to buy smokes, like cigarettes anymore. And I get it. But, you know, I think it goes back to, like, if you're an adult, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. You're a fucking human being. We're the fucking... So, see, we're becoming more of a less freedom country. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't want to... But defend smoking. But I think I'm just saying that people should have like the.
Yeah, we talked about this last time when they banned the menthols.
Yeah,
that look.
Now we're still, but I see we already go back, and then we still go back even further. You know, like you go.
But it's kind of like that saying that I never got right in the other podcast. It's like all good, all roads are made with good intentions. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you know, like. You know what? I think I said it wrong. I always fuck up that saying. Oh, hold on. It's
all roads are made with good intentions,
dude. Somewhere, no, I'm gonna get that quote right. I know it's not right now. But you know what I'm talking about. If you're out there, I'm pretty sure you've ran it. Like when you try to do something, usually that turns really bad. Mm-hmm. Is because it starts with good intentions. Everything starts with good intentions. Yeah. But the thing is that as it goes, it gets muddled through, right?
Yeah.
And then nobody cares about that anymore.
There's like that one saying, there's always dirt beneath the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect way to say it. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And what were we talking about?
We were talking about how like they were trying to push the the bill.
Again, like Lilo was saying, it like, look, once you're an adult and you have the right to do what you have the right to do, I'm not like the only rules I think anybody should apply to are just look at them as the general format to humanity is don't kill anybody, don't be evil, you know, don't do, you know, is those things. It's pretty much going back to the 10 Commandments. Yeah, stay away from those things. You know what I mean? Like the things that you know it'll demoralize your soul in a sense. Yeah. But other than that, like you have the free will to guide your life into whatever fucking. If you want to fucking go fucking drink yourself to death, go do it. But just know that was the price you paid for your choice.
Yeah.
You know? That's it.
That's it. Man, yeah, dude. I wish that we could fix this world with this podcast. That's my next goal, dude. I want to fix this world with this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? That one dude suing Buffalo Wild Wings because they're supposedly selling chicken nuggets.
He has a fucking point.
He has a fucking point.
That's a fucking point. That's a solid point, dude. The fact that he even thought that I'm gonna sue these guys.
Hey, you could sue anybody for anything now.
Yeah.
You know, you can sue anybody for.
I mean, that's bad too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. It's good. You know, but
I mean, you got. I'm pretty sure that motherfucker was enjoying the chicken nuggets for sure, though.
Yeah.
Like if you got them, it's because you like them. Why complain about it years now? Because you found an argument and you found a way to make money.
That's the other thing about this world, bro. There's so many fake ass fucking scammers out there.
Yeah.
And when I say scammers, I don't mean like telemarketers. I mean like people that'll sell you like this is the truth.
Yeah.
This is why I'm telling you it's important to go back to yourself. As long as you know you're in tune with yourself, and you know what's right for you, yourself, like no one would ever sway you from that. You know?
Yeah.
Because there's so many people like religions, like I'm like I don't even want to like get like because it's a personal subject.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, but when governments, religions, and shit like that are telling you what to do and shit like that, like you know, you don't know what's influencing them.
Yeah.
If their intentions are good or not. You know, and this could even go to the smallest thing, like you at work.
Yeah, you at
school. You know, like this is what I'm saying. So the biggest guide for yourself is always going to be back to yourself, and look at your intuition as your fucking compass, right? Like that. But this is why people get lost because they don't know how to touch bases with intuition.
Yeah.
So this is why sometimes people end up in the weirdest places.
Like me living here.
Yeah.
Damn. You got deep today, bro. I love it when you get deep, dude.
Hey, I love it when you don't get deep.
That's what she said. Oh wait. Fuck. I don't know what yeah, dude. Definitely really I don't know. What would you say to the people right now? Like from where you go where you're saying? Besides what you're saying already, like
what do you mean?
Like, what's the first step to intuition, I guess?
I think asking yourself questions. Oh my bad, that was my that was a sign. I gotta go.
It's already 5 a.m. It's already 5 a.m.
Actually, yeah, let me get this. I'll be back. We'll be back in a bit.
So after a couple of turkey, we're back after turkey taking care of his dirty laundry. You know what I mean.
I gotta say it like that.
Yeah, we're back. How's the coffee, by the way? You know,
it's cold now.
Oh yeah, I did tell you to take it. It's been since like 4 a.m. It's 6 a.m. now.
You dug it, though.
Oh yeah, man. So I mean, just to close it off, this topic of intuition. We have to ask ourselves questions, and the right questions are always going to be. I think the main question is always: is this right? Right?
It's not just this right. It's just like, does this feel good for you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, nothing's wrong. You know,
nothing is
wrong. Nothing you ask yourself is wrong. Your mind.
You're asking yourselves these questions because they're occupying your mind for a reason.
Exactly.
And you have to what's it called? Execution them right for yourself.
Yeah, but you know, it's actually a good way to know what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are the world's.
Oh, I see.
You know, you also have to learn how to separate those two.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes people take on ideologies from other people and like other circumstances, you know, whatever was happening in the world, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they think that's them. But that's not really them. You know what I mean? They're just taking on other people's ideas as theirs. And that's why you got to be careful. because at the end, that possibly can't even be you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to kind of, and I understand you can't know yourself fully, but at least trying to know yourself a little bit, because at least you have that to hang on from,
And I think that's like the only really moral that we should be having, like, believing in yourself, or believing, or have trust in yourself, pretty much, to begin with.
Yeah, man. That's where trust comes from for yourself.
Yeah.
Is that you ask yourself enough questions to the point where.
But can trusting yourself too much be a bad thing too?
I think it could bite you in the ass at times.
I mean, because trusting yourself could also lead into bad decisions, right?
But I mean, it goes back to the
intuition.
Yeah.
Just thinking, okay, maybe I should stop now. And
well, it's not even that. Like, does this feel right?
Yeah.
Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be aligned with you. It's kind of like when you take on a job that the money's good, but you don't like it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be miserable at that job. But yeah, you're getting paid. And I understand the older generations would be like, nah, man, take that job.
Yeah.
You gotta suffer through it.
Yeah.
You gotta do
you're already doing it.
And see, that's why there's a rift between generations. Because they're, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I'm not saying we can't get along or we're not getting along. I'm just saying, like, this is why you get so much upheaval at times.
A lot of tension.
There is a disconnect.
Yeah,
there is a sort of disconnect. There is a sort of a disconnect there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get this. I get life now. I think I get life now.
And look, possibly you won't understand what life is until you're at your deathbed.
Yeah.
That's when it's probably complete. So that's why I'm telling you, don't wait to think that there's an absolute where you're going to feel happy. Just live your life in the present.
Live your life in prison.
The present.
Oh, present. I was like, life. Yeah, like prison doesn't sound nice, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. But with I guess with that we can shut it off, dude. Turkey, thank you for your words of wisdom today.
Yeah. I guess this is what you get when you wake me up really early.
Dude, I like wisdom, Turkey.
Yeah, he's not coming back though.
Yeah. Hey, wasn't that your gamer tag too?
Yeah, that was my gamer tag back in the day for Xbox.
Just a long story short, I met Turkey playing Xbox, and we went to the same high school. And every time I would see him, I'd be like, wisdom. And he would be like, Lalokes. But
that was a while back, dude. How many years of friendship?
Since 2007 was that 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15?
No, I think I probably met you in 06.
Yeah, 06, but 07 more.
We didn't become really good friends till like 07, right?
Yeah, late of 07, early 2008.
Yeah,
because that's when I graduated, and then you were. I think we were just hanging out. Did you go back to school?
Yeah, at that time you were dating that one chick, right?
No, I wasn't dating at the time.
You weren't dating in high school?
I dated somebody for like a year, but not even a year, like 6 months. But I didn't date.
Oh, okay.
I think when I was kicking it with you, we were fine.
What? I think I'm probably confusing you with someone else.
You're fucking confusing me with someone else?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You know a lot of people that you don't, you have a lot of homies out there, bro.
Yeah. There's not.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for listening to another Parallel Discussion. We're here with my boy, Turkey.
Thank you for listening to La Discusión Paralelo.
Paralelo. And there we go. That's our time to go.
Our neighbor with a loud ass Mustang.
Yeah,
just fucking woke up.
Probably with fucking drywall on top of his car.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. Follow us at aparalleldiscussion.pod, and also listen to us on Spotify and YouTube. And we are off, and email us at aparalleldiscussion.ask at gmail.com.
I remember 100 likes, and we'll see if
if you guys get that video. If you guys get that 100 likes, we're definitely gonna release that video.
We're definitely shooting
without even asking.
We're definitely shooting for the stars here on 100 likes.
All right, here we go. All right, and also if you guys could do us a favor, please share our podcast. We really want to start getting more views.
Hey, but look, to be honest, if you hate this podcast, don't share it.
Yeah, don't share it. That's too.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to
share it if you hate it too. Share it that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Do something nice. All right, guys. Thank you, guys.
Later.
Ciao.